the renovation of your own baptism. So when you do that in the church, it takes forever because everybody wants to touch the holy water, bless themselves. And then you have to put holy water to your child, and then to your baby and everybody else. It's like the Filipinos, the Mexicans have a lot of babies too. So it took long procession. So I said to myself, that would be okay. So here we are. And three things happens today in the scriptures. First of all, the great example of love. So, I will move a little bit here because the people in the kitchen are eating and not praying. Now it's better, better connection. And then pay attention what I said. Anyway, so first of all, is the beautiful meaning of love. Everybody is following John the Baptist. John the Baptist can nicely say to them, yeah, I am the Christ. Everybody's coming, following me. Nobody else had more people than John the Baptist. But John the Baptist had to recognize the real truth. And what is the real truth? Just in case you're wondering, I am not the Christ. I'm just another person doing my job. And it happens to all of us. Sometimes you may follow someone you believe is the best leader. You will say, oh, that would be the best for us. And this person have to decline and say, I am not the one you're looking for. I'm just an instrument. And it's exactly what we all are. Instruments for God to be proclaimed. Number two is that Jesus and John the Baptist, one-on-one. John the Baptist is the cousin of Jesus. So guess what? He knows all the secrets that nobody else knows, right? Because within the family, there is a family secret, isn't it? And you all know what we're talking about. Something that nobody else knows. Connections. So, when the moment is that they are one in front of each other. And this is interesting. John the Baptist and Jesus. And Jesus says, John, baptize me. You know what? You should baptize me. And Jesus said, no. Do what you have to do. Because that's exactly what you do in our baptizing. So then, Jesus got baptized. When Jesus got baptized, Jesus submitted himself into the humanity. So he submitted himself for all of us as human beings to teach him the way. But when he coming out of the waters, sometimes we get immersed into the waters and we forgot to come out. Because when he comes out of the waters, it is reflected who he is. He says that the skies are open, heavens are open. The voice is coming down, and there is the Spirit in a bodily form like a dove. Maybe instead of paloma comes something else. I don't know, an eagle. Wow. But they say it was like a dove because it's nice, suitable. He comes down. And then a voice comes up and says, this is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. Here is the interesting part. How many times we are immersed in the waters of baptism and we forgot to come out? Sometimes nobody can recognize if we are good Christians or not, because in the way how we live our life. So it's very important for us to understand that we must come out with Jesus. And after the voice is expressed, I am well pleased. And we hope, and it is our prayers and our intentions, we renew our baptismal promises, that we must also increase our faith. I don't want to be in trouble, because myself is trouble all the time. But I will give you, if you don't mind, an extra 2 minutes and a nice teaching moment that you may understand better the meaning of our baptism. Because we believe that we are just another person in the pews when we go to church, and it's not like that. It's bigger and better than that. When you are baptized, the next time you go to a baptism, pay close attention to the prayers. After we had the holy water, puts in our forehead. To begin with, water have 2 meanings. If there is abundance of water, it's destruction, isn't it? Can you imagine it will be like what they were expecting? 3 feet of snow right there, will be ice. Nobody will be able to walk and to drive. Dangerous. And there will be so much rain, it will be floating. You know, it will look for the ark of Noah, no, so we can go around, because everybody will have boats instead of cars. So a lot of water is destruction. But we need this water in order for us to be safe. Because if you have nice water, like when I walk in to celebrate Mass, you know, I was thirsty. No water. Say, yes, I water. You know, when you have just a little bit of water, your body feels better. And you have a lot of water, then you're going, by my expression, to pee all the time, so there will be no good opportunity to pray. So you just have just a little bit. And the same way, when we wash ourselves, you have a dirty water to take a bath. We don't do that. We need clean water. So we want the necessary water for us to clean our body. So when there is holy water put on your forehead and our head for baptism, you do 2 things. Destroy sin and receive life everlasting at the same time. Isn't it wonderful? Destroy sin and have life everlasting. So far, so good. Then, immediately after that, the priest will put the chrism oil on your forehead. But you forgot the prayer he said. He is not blessing us. In baptism, we are not blessed. You didn't know that. You are consecrated. This should be answered for heart, because see, he was an actor 7 once in his life. He should know all of this, right? We don't want to make him in trouble, so I give him all the answers. Don't hide yourself. Okay, so we are not blessed. We are consecrated. And because we are consecrated, we are becoming a child of God. And that is the goodness. When we become a children of God, when they put the oil in our forehead, it's in a prayer of consecration, and they say that may we become priest, prophet, and